Yo, what up, guys? We're gonna do another Forex market outlook, 29th of May. Few things to keep in mind, guys. The monthly candle is about to close, so that is something to keep in mind. Then I'll copy the economic calendar right now. Look at all the bank holiday Monday, Tuesday GDP for CAT. That's good. Wednesday another bank holiday for China. That's not too much, but we have PMI. So Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be the best days to trade this week, and it's NFP week, right? Because Friday is NFP. Tuesday or Thursday bank holiday for the pound and the euro. Another bank holiday on Friday and NFP. So overall, this is going to be a pretty hard week to trade. So I would not advise to trade after Wednesday, and definitely not on Monday because there's a bank holiday. Unless there's a good setup, right? Then there's always a possibility. But yeah, looking at the economic calendar, a lot of bank holidays and it's NFP week, so we've got to keep that one in mind. Now, looking at, we'll start off with DXY again, right? Went bearish as expected from last week, right? We're still not in discount on the weekly range, so we'll still have to wait a little bit before we go bullish. So if we go to the weekly, this is the range we're trading in. There's a weekly fair value gap down here, so that's there could be an initial bounce already from this area. And if you go to the daily, there's an order block over here, and also a daily fair value gap. So weekly fair value gap, daily fair value gap, order block, discount. If a monthly candle is about to close, so the possibility of the last 2 days, tomorrow is 30th and Tuesday is 31st of May. So we have 2 days until this monthly candle closes. If we trade straight up down into the gap, then the next monthly candle is for sure gonna make an upper wick, and then we'll have to see how price action forms. So yeah, we're at equilibrium standing, but not yet in discount. So it did not touch equilibrium yet, as you can see on this range. If I take the range from top to bottom, we did not touch equilibrium yet, so I feel we could still trade a little bit lower. So potentially the next 2 days we're going to trade straight into this fair value gap and OB combo, and then it's probably going to be a retrace with the next monthly candle, or we're going to make a lower wick, take out previous monthly low, and then retrace up, because there's also a weekly fair value gap lower down here, which is also coupled with an order block. So, and that's in deeper discount. So 2 scenarios. We'll have to wait for more price action, because I can say whatever, but we'll have to wait how price action forms, right? So looking at Euro USD, same situation. It tapped equilibrium, so it's a little bit earlier at equilibrium than DXY. So DXY a little bit more down into discount, which makes Euro USD go up in premium. And I really like these equal highs to get taken out eventually. We have this order block here, so that could give an initial reaction, but I highly favor these highs getting taken out. It's NFP week, so it might be a little bit choppy and consolidating, right? So stay vigilant next week. So Euro USD, looking at the 4-hour, right? We last market outlook at I expected bullish price action, which eventually happened, so that's good. Now going to the daily time frame, remove all that stuff. We did an entry drill. Somebody asked me somebody texted me, he thought it would go to the OB. Then I told him it's probably going to be an entry drill, and that's actually what happened, so that's good. No reason to trade that down that far again. There was no reason, just grab liquidity and then move up. So back to the 4-hour. We had a small market maker model. If we go to the 1-hour, original consolidation, smart money reversal, then we claimed it, right? And then this was all sent in before, these lines and stuff, right? I would have favored these lows getting taken out, but I think it was SMT because that's Tuesday, Monday's low, and Wednesday's low. That's Monday and Wednesday's high on. Yeah, it was a deeper trade above this high than Euro USD. So this was still valid, and I did want to see it trade lower, but looking at DXY, it didn't have to do that. So next week, I'm expecting more bullish price action at the start, and then we'll have to wait for price action. These highs are looking like a target in my eyes. So EU has equal lows on the monthly. Yes, that's true. But again, let's look at DXY, right? What is this monthly? This is the low on EU, and this is the low on EU. What did DXY do? M2. So this is heavy SMT. So Euro USD doesn't have to go to those lows, right? Doesn't have to go there. And that's not to say it won't go there, but we had a pretty significant SMT, and we're moving in bullish market structure at the moment. So if you look at the 4-hour, this does not look like bearish price action, right? So before we go bearish, I really favor these highs to get taken out. It's too equal for me. And then this high over here should be the whole range, right? Because that's where I drew it from. Up to how do you draw your discount premium FIP? I mean, how to pick the high and the low. That's going to be an educational video for later. But I'm pretty sure if you watch my simulation session on price ranges, you'll have there you will find the answer already. Let's go to GBP USD. The weekly range on GBP USD. We did not hit equilibrium yet. Let's go to the 4-hour. Equilibrium is up here on the weekly range, right? So the FIB is drawn from up here to down here. We're moving in bullish market structure. We just took out this strong high. That means we're definitely on the buy side of the curve at the moment. Now we have to stay careful of trend lines and that kind of stuff, right? But if you look at the price action, every bullish signature is getting respected. So I will remain bullish on GU until we get into OTE levels. It needs to, it doesn't need, but it's highly favorable. It will rebalance the liquidity void up here, and that's my target for next week or the week after. It's still NFP, so we'll have to see what's up. Rafael, EU looks like a sell and DXY is going up in my opinion. All right, yeah, you can if that's your opinion, that's fine. How does this look like a sell? I'm really curious to know why you think this is a sell. Because 4-hour structure is definitely bullish at the moment. We can trade lower for sure. There's still imbalances down here, right? But unless there is a market structure break, I will not say we're gonna go in a sell, because I will look at the market structure, Rafael, and this will tell me if I'm bullish or bearish. And this does not make me want to sell EU. So that's my opinion. Euro GBP is a little bit tricky, Euro GBP at the moment. So I liked Euro GBP to go bearish if I want to buy GBP USD, right? Think about the cheat sheet, right? The correlation, the inter-currency correlations. If we go up, then it's easier to buy Euro USD. So yes, for me it's a sell. If we have a break in market structure, I like the daily fair value gap. Now I'm waiting for more confirmation. Yeah, that's sensible. That's sensible. That's sensible. You be patient, right? GJ, actually, I love GJ, man. It moves so hard. Let me look at the weekly candle. Was an inside bar this week, so we could potentially have a big expansion the upcoming week. Because if you see a inside bar, there's a high probability the next weekly candle will be like a massive candle. You can see it's the same over here, right? This is also an inside bar, and then the next week was 2 times as big. So yeah, let's see where we can go. Right now it's stuck in a range. We have liquidity on both sides, but we do have this trend line, which I like to get liquidated. This is the thing with GJ right now. We have liquidity on both sides. We have these lows, which look pretty equal to me, but we also have this whole trend line, right? So now it's the question, what is stronger? Is the trend line gonna hold, or is these equal lows gonna hold, right? Looking at the 1 hour, we'll have to wait on Monday. If we trade inside this gap and we reject from it, I'm highly favoring this whole trend line to be liquidated eventually. But right now it's pretty choppy price action. So the sell we took last week from here to here, right? Also the same situation, trend line liquidity, right? Then it left equal lows, so that's unfortunate. I really would have favored it to take the lows, but it did not. So we have to wait on Monday or Tuesday to see how it reacts if it trades down in here, because we have internal range liquidity, and then if it rejects, we have a high chance to go and liquidate all this stuff up here. So, and looking at the 4 hour, it's stuck in a range at the moment. This is the range, so we have to wait. Maybe it will take the lows, then go up. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah. SPAWA looking at 06228 on EU daily time frame. 006 06228. Yeah, you're looking at this fair value gap, right? Could still happen. We could trade down at the start of the week, and then that would be a high resistance liquidity run, and then move up. But I'm gonna stick with eventually draw should be up here. Just got to use the cat, guys. From last week, still bearish, right? And we went bearish. Actually pretty good. Did not capitalize on it. I had a small hedge going on USD CAT, so I closed my sell from up here. I closed it down here, I think. So it went another 60 pips, but that's fine. I don't like to hold over the weekend anyway. So yeah, same situation, right? I've been talking about this order block fair value gap for 2 weeks now. That's the draw on liquidity. I'm still favoring that, which means DXY needs to follow. So that was my earlier analysis about DXY, right? We should move down into the daily daily fair value gap and order block, right? And the same is happening on USD CAT, and then we'll have to wait how it reacts, because we might as well go lower, but I do expect a little bit of a retracement back up. So let's go to the 4 hours. It was stuck in a range and then it went down, so we could have like a longer AMD model forming, but I'm expecting really just to go down here and then finish it up and take out these equal lows. We're almost there. So if we start trading up at the start of the week, definitely I'm going to look for sells to take out these lows over here, but probably it's going to take these lows straight away, and then we'll have to see. How is fair value gap liquidity? There are no stops. What do you mean? And M2? For what exactly do you use the vertical fib on the London kill zone, and what are the settings? The vertical fib? That's not London kill zone, that's Asia range. This is Asia range. GJ is intercorrelated with which pair? I mean, you can use it like GU, EU, EG, and DXY, right? You can also use the Japanese index, the JPY index, and then use Euro GBP, GBP JPY, and then Euro GBP. So yeah, that's USD CAD. Let's go over oil. Oil is gonna go up still. That's sad life, but that's how it goes right now. From last week's analysis, right, it never went into the fair value gap on the 30-minute. We just went straight up at the start of the week. No retracement, big consolidation, and then we moved up. So we're accumulating again here. And now definitely my bias is going to be we're going to take out these highs, and then probably there's going to be a retracement. So there's a daily fair value gap on oil. Let me remove it. All right. We have this fair value gap. So if we start trading down at the start of the week, I'm expecting an entry drill up here or down here and then move up again. I don't see a reason why we trade lower. Everything is telling me it should go up. So grab liquidity from this fair value gap and then move up. That's a situation which is highly probable. Why Asia has extended levels on top and bottoms? What do you mean? It's for range projections. AZ kill zone, excuse me, but what are you using it for? Just to mark the high and the low of that session? No, it's for determining a high or low of the potential high or low of the day. After taking the stop, we see oil go higher. That's something I cannot predict. After the liquidity has been taken, there could be a retracement, but market structure is bullish at the moment, so I cannot say we're gonna sell or anything like that. We have to wait for structure. Could you give a brief explanation on IFET? It's just a wick in a fair value gap and then move away straight up. That's it. All right, let's go to gold. My lovely gold. Let's go to the monthly candle. Let's see how it looks. Looks like it's rejecting this monthly order block, right? I don't trust that at all. I think we'll go lower. Let's go to the weekly. Sort of equal lows from this candle to this candle, right? This liquidity down here is for me highly favorable for a target. Now we do have a swing low formed at the moment. So we'll have to wait how the week trades, but there's a weekly fair value gap up here, and that would be in premium. So let's see how it trades. If I look at it like this, this is the weekly range, right? Fair value gap is in premium, but we have to trade up. Otherwise, looking at the daily, it's highly probable we'll go down. So, and then we have these equal lows down here on the daily fair value gap, which is still a drawn liquidity for me. So this was from Friday, right? This massive sell I was in. Unfortunately, it's not moving too much after it dropped. Look at this wick too. Such a nasty wick. So yeah, I'm expecting it to draw into the daily fair value gap. This is for me a draw on liquidity. If you look at the daily, right? Just zoom in a little bit. We're rejecting this the daily order block. This one. Leaving liquidity behind. And I want to see it at least straight into here. And if we don't react from here, then I'm favoring these lows to get taken. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep my eyes on gold again, because we had a small market makers model which is completed. So if I zoom out a little bit, you can see it over here, right? Original consolidation and then smart money reversal down here, and then it completed it up here, creating a strong high, breaking structure, and now we're rating internal range liquidity at once again. So I'm expecting it really to trade down. So let's see what it gives. All right, so let's go a little bit over indices, which is not something I like to do because I don't know. It's for me, I'm not familiar with indices, right? If I look at the weekly and it's just, I don't know how to to look for a trade on this, right? On a higher time frame, but I can depict a draw pretty good, but still, I'm not really into indices or something. I hope you guys don't mind. All right, so let's see what's up. It's so bullish at the moment, so it's hard to take a trade from here. But one thing I would do, because we took this liquidity down here, we already a low risk buy down here. We have equal highs up here. So if we start trading down, the lowest it should go is around here, and then we should go up. I don't think it should go lower. So yeah, we'll have to see how indices move. A lot of liquidity at 43.15, 43.15. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's those equal highs, right? This is definitely draw on liquidity. So if we start to move down at the start of the month, the new monthly candle, then definitely this should be the lowest point, in my opinion. So that's all I'm gonna say about indices. So I'm not gonna leave the Zoom yet, guys, but I'm gonna end it for the YouTube. So guys from the YouTube, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, of course, and go to the Telegram. The month of June is the last month for the weekly analysis. After that, it's gonna be hindsight analysis. I will post it after the fact. So guys, thank you, and I will speak in the next video.